What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. So I'm going to focus in on the amazing year, especially the last month, that Sarnia Sting rookie defenseman Jakob Chychrun's having. One of the projected top picks in the 2016 draft. Him and Austin Matthews will be going neck and neck next year. So there's a little storyline spoiler for next season for all the hockey social media sphere. But, really doing some big-time things as a rookie. After being the top pick in the 2014 OHL draft. He's wearing the A for, being alternate captain and showing leadership wise throughout his years. And, I talked about when he got drafted last year about saying, how enamored I was with this game. And, just it's the one thing I regret about that Erie trip, which was awesome, obviously, humble brag. But I didn't get a chance to see him play. He was with the U17s with Team Canada, and, watched Sarnia play. I'm a huge Pavel Zacha fan now after that, watching him in person. But, he was away, so I didn't get to see, what he's doing. But the statistics don't lie, and he's really. They made a few trades a few weeks ago, especially on the blue line, namely Tampa Bay Lightning prospect. Almost Tampa Bay Rays prospect. Jesus, I'm already thinking about pitchers and catchers reporting. Anthony D'Angelo getting traded to the Sioux Greyhounds. So, I think with Chychrun getting more responsibilities and a more expanded role with a pretty young Sting team, I think that's going to further help his development. And 22 points through 27 games in the O this year. It's a very, very impressive resume. A kid I think is going to continue to grow and develop as a player. And you're looking at the impact that Aaron Ekblad's had in the Florida Panthers. Ironically, Chychrun's from Boca Raton, but teams aren't going to shy away from drafting defenseman number one, and I think it's important to keep that in mind. I love Austin Matthews as a player. Got to see him play against VU with the U.S. development team. Think he's going to do some big time things. Coming out of Scottsdale, Arizona. But don't rule out Chychrun going with that number one pick. And I think this year he's having with Sarnia is a good indication of what he's going to do. Going forward. And I think if next year, in his second year in the O, having a full season in his belt, he'll be able to use lessons he learned as a rookie to further expand his repertoire and, definitely become a guy that's going to be in consideration for that number one pick. And, this last month where he's turned in 11 points in 12 games and, had big game-winning goal against Erie of all teams and, really did some great things on both ends of the ice. And, it's not often you see a rookie wearing a letter in any league. And to see this happen in the OHL is a big deal, and I think he's only going to get better. And write his name down because you'll be hearing about him for a long time. And again, I just think he's going to be a one of the better defensemen to come up in a long time. And I think this last stretch of play is a big indication why. And one of the highlight reel goals, check that out on YouTube, he had a few weeks ago, was definitely something worth tuning in and watching because again, he's got the size, he's got the offensive ability, and the high hockey IQ to be a potential number one defenseman in the NHL. So we'll see what happens. And he also helped. Sarnia had a 2-year losing streak against the Guelph Storm. He had a big goal to help get snap that streak. So that's just a sign of things to come. Anyway, that's all sort of the power play with CJ on Jakob Chychrun's play this season. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.